Hey Jet Setters, welcome back to another video. Thanks for joining in. Before I forget, excuse the noise, I'm on the highway. It's been a while since I've been back on the channel because the wife and I, we went away and went out through the Riverland, did some fantastic camping, new campsites and just a fantastic bloody time. Really enjoyed ourselves. I was filming the whole lot. I was going to share all this with you, all these new campsites, what we found, good and bad. Anyway, long story short, I was tidying up the tidying up the computer, ready to do the editing. Now, I was just said to the squeeze, I'm just going to clean this up, go to bed, and then spend the next couple of days editing. Well, I pressed the button, then turned it off, come back the next morning and opened up the computer and I just sunk. I deleted everything what I had just done. 4 weeks have been away. All the filming I had just done is gone. So anyway, we're on the way home, and so I couldn't do that. Anyway, I was on the way home, and that's why I haven't been on the channel, right? Because once you lose something like that, it's a lot of work, and it's just gone. No. So anyway, I get on the phone. I was talking to a mate down here in this place, Mount Gambier Isuzu, and the bloke's name was called Jess, just a friend. And anyway, I just rang him up and said hello and how you been and all that sort of stuff. And at the time, one of those Ssangyon Rextons goes past. I said, "Hey Jess, what are those Ssangyon Rextons like?" And he said to me, he said, "Just come down and have a drive, see what you reckon." Well, what a mistake that was. I just rang him up to say hello. That's all I did. Ring him up, say, "How you going, Jess?" Blah, blah, blah. Chill a bit of the fat, like we do. Talk about bikes and fishing and all sorts of stuff. Hardly anything about cars, but this time, he just said, for no reason, come down and have a drive, see what you think. Make up my own mind. Well, I did. Yeah. He's not a bad bloke, but I'll tell you now, he's a typical bloody salesman. He got me in anyway. So that's what I've done. Yeah, so I come down here and I took an MUX for a run. You know, like, as you Jet Setters know, I've had the D-Max, and I reckon the D-Max is pretty good. I was just curious about the Ssangyon. So there's more Isuzus, good jigs. But anyway, he set me behind the Ssangyon Rexton, and I only wanted to have a drive. That's all I wanted to do. And this is what he's done. He's the culprit just there. All I want to do is go for driving one. Jess, you can see, mate.
Oh, it's all right, Charlie.
And that's his boss. Yes. So what do you reckon, Jet Setters? Well, there you go. This is what happens when you ring him up and say hello and to the fat. You do not say, "What are those cars like?" because he'll end up selling you one. Between three of them here, bad news. Anyway, I'll catch up with you a bit later. Did you hold them Commodore get that? You might get it in the later on. Okay, for all you petrol heads that know a bit more about it, I know a little bit about this thing here, that thing over there, the turbo. We fill up water with battery, fuse boxes, and that lifts off and we get to the rest of it. Diesel motor, like I said, on the flat, on the perfect day, was getting 6.8 litres to the 100, and then we had on one of the other trips was getting 8.7, I think it was. We wrote down to 9s. That was on a headwind. We weren't towing, just 2 adults and 2 dogs, Charlie and Sally, which I'll introduce you to later on. What a car. Underestimated. Most definitely underestimated. If you want to know anything about these cars, go down to your local KTM bloke and they'll let you have a look through it, take you for a drive, whatever the case may be. Yeah. Oh, it's got 360 cameras, that's right. But also, it's got that much. It's got heated back seats as well, heated back seats and cooling system for the seats, as well as air conditioning in the back. Go on. Yeah, recommend it. If you're in the market for a 6-seater or this type of 4-wheel drive, I would recommend go down and have a drive at Ssangyon Rexton. Do yourself a favour. If you're in the market for a car, family car in and around the town, or out in the open road, go down and have a drive one of these. You will be impressed. You definitely will be impressed. I'm pretty fussy with my drive. The steering wheel, now that's something a little bit different. First off, when I got in there, I thought, no, that's a bit bloody stupid, but it works. It works. Just simply it works. Got all the stuff on here. Look, I'm not going to go through all boy with all the crap that's on here. A lot of it's beyond me anyway. But your TV, for your telephone and your Spotify, Google road maps, so you can get lost pretty easy. There's your sunroof. Now, I've never been a big lover of sunroofs, but you're saying that get in here on a hot day, just crack the back open, lift up the back, and while the hot air goes out, I thought, oh yeah. Well, I did that. He's right. It works. You just open up the back, go for a drive along the road, leave it open or shut it. Please yourself, it sucks all the hot air out. Brilliant. There's little switches here. You know when you got somebody else in the car with you? Yeah, no, you're right, mate. And they say, oh, the seat's not quite right for them. Well, and they said, oh, they can't find the side buttons too well. Well, here, you can move it up for them. You can move it back for them. Or tilt it back for them. Move it forward. Or whatever. You can do it for here. And the person who gets in it normally, that side, just get it back to where you want it.
Thanks, Greg. I suppose you can't remember where you put your teeth from the night before. So okay, you want me to tell everybody some of the features on the Ssangyong Rexton. Let's see if I can remember all of it. Here we go.
Ssangyong.
KGM Rexton.
Specifications. Engine.
2.2-litre turbo diesel. Maximum torque. 441 Newton meters at 1/600-2/600 RPM.
Transmission.
8-speed automatic. Combined fuel consumption.
8.7 liters per 100 kilometers.
Gross combined mass, GCM. 6,460 kilograms.
Towing capacity. Braked.
3,500 kilograms.
Seats. 7. Features.
Part-time 4x4 with low and high range.
Auto-locking rear differential. 18-inch diamond-cut alloy wheels.
Full-size spare wheel.
Cruise control.
360-degree camera,
High quality interior. 4 easy loading. A powered tailgate. Keyless entry. Dual zone climate control. Leather steering wheel.
C-type design LED daytime running lights, leather look seats with heating and cooling in the seat, 12.3-inch digital LCD instrument cluster, smart audio with 12.3-inch touchscreen, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto,
Safety.
adaptive cruise control, autonomous emergency braking,
Forward collision warning.
lane keeping assist,
Blind spot warning.
lane change collision warning, rear cross traffic warning,
Trailer sway control.
driver attention alert, 9 airbags, and front vehicle start alert.
With all driver safety alerts and warnings, they are all able to be adjusted or turned off.
There are 4 color choices: pearl white,
Space black.
marble gray, and grand white.
Yes, I suppose you're right, Greg. You would not have remembered all that.
Yeah, okay then. Yeah, thanks for that. Okay, I'm going to end this video here. As you can see, I'm tickled pink in the Rexton. I was so impressed with it. With one, I actually bought one. Such a vehicle, so underestimated. The only thing I can say to you people is go down, have a drive in one, see what the prices are. I'm not going to say the price I paid for it because it'll vary from place to place. And by the way, I am not sponsored in any way, shape or form from these companies. I wish I was, but yeah. Anyway, that's it from Dirty Socks. And I have no idea where I'll be in the future. So stay tuned and you'll see me in days to come. Thank you. Cheers. Bye.